Hi everyone, this is Dan again. Welcome to our video on creating or leading a public syndicate on CoinMirror. So to get started, you go to the CoinMirror homepage. From here you can see in the top right we have home, public syndicates, dashboard, etc. If you wanted to scroll down again, you could see some of the samples of the public syndicates, etc. From here, though, we want to create and lead a public syndicate. This means that others will be able to back you and join you in your investing strategy for different ICOs. To get started, we can click on My Dashboard. From here, you can see your backings if you've backed different syndicates before. And then also you notice this tab here, Lead a Syndicate. That's what we're going to do today. So click on Lead a Syndicate. Here, it's important to recognize that whichever MetaMask account you are connected to, so in this case, I'm on Dan's test 4, as you can see here. Each time that you switch accounts, you are effectively a new user, so to speak, on CoinMirror. So it's important to remember that which account is associated with the syndicate you lead versus maybe you have a different account that is your investing account. So it's important to keep track of those things. So for this example, I'm Dan's test 4 account. So I'm going to lead, and I haven't created a syndicate before. So here I can lead a syndicate. We'll call this Dan's test 4 account. Very original. Short description, I love ICO investing. Whatever your email address is, this is important for us to be in contact with you as a syndicate lead. You can upload an image. In this case, let's just do something simple. CoinMirror. Here, we'll just do a logo. Okay. Then you can decide, or you can let everyone know how many ICOs you plan to invest in. This actually should say per year. So let's say I'm a YouTube guy and I do maybe 10 ICOs per year that I review, and I want to now open that up and let my followers start to co-invest with me, so to speak, and to back me into the ICOs that I've spoken about. So I'll do 10. Here is your syndicate fee. This is a fee that is based on the total amount of money, of Ether that is in your backing pool. It cannot be changed after the syndicate is launched. And remember that this is a fee that you are getting in addition to the pre-sale discount share as a syndicate lead. Details on the fees can be found. We can do a whole nother video about that. But for now, we recommend a principal syndicate fee somewhere between 1% and 3%. Let's just say that I'll create a syndicate with 1% fee. Here is one of the most important aspects of creating a syndicate, the detailed description. This is where you are pitching people on your investment thesis, time horizon, the type of tokens you're looking at, your track record. You can have links to your past investments or to your YouTube page, to many different things. This is a very important area because this is where people get a chance to feel out your strategy and to decide on choosing to back your syndicate or not. So we strongly recommend that you put as much detail as possible. The more detail you provide, the more information a backer has to make a well-informed decision. Since this is just a test video, I'm just going to write test here to save some time. But I'm sure you all understand that creating more content here is in everyone's best interest. So here, again, that's all the simple fields that I have to fill out. I've read and agreed to the terms and conditions of CoinMirror, and then I can create a syndicate. You'll notice again that I get a MetaMask pop-up. It does not cost Ether per se to create a syndicate, but it does cost a gas fee. Again, this is because you're interacting with the Ethereum network, and there's a fee associated with creating a new syndicate or interacting with the network in general. So for us in this situation on the Ringfee test network, it costs us $3 to create a syndicate. And obviously that is in gas, and you can see that here. So I confirm. And then again, we patiently wait. Wait times can vary. On the test network, they're going to be different than from the real network. So patience is key. But as this message says, you could close the window and come back. Everything is operating in the background, and you can see that here when I click on the browser extension. The transaction has been submitted, but it's not confirmed. So again, you can sit here and wait, or you can walk away. For this process, we'll wait and see how long that takes. It's going nice and slow today. So, since it's taking a little while, let's see what else that's important to talk about. One thing that's very important when you create your own syndicate is that you need to back your own syndicate as well. This is an important aspect because when you deploy Ether to an ICO address, you're actually only deploying your own amount of Ether. The smart contract is mirroring this function. So if you've created your own syndicate and you've backed yourself with 2 Ether, but your pool backings are maybe 100 Ether, and you decide to invest 1 Ether to an ICO, only 50% of the pool will follow. So it's very important that you back your own syndicate as well. So now you can see here that it's successfully done. The test for account syndicate exists. And this is the important thing here. My total deposit is still 0, and especially mine is 0. I've highlighted that here. So we need to back the syndicate. For now, the best way to do that is to go back to public syndicates. You can see again here, this is the one that I just created, Dan's test account. You can come here, select that, and just like the first video explained, we can back the syndicate. I can back it with, let's say, 1 Ether, and then proceed. I'll get again a MetaMask notification. That's the Ether amount plus the associated gas fee, which is 28 cents in this case, and then confirm. Again, you can click on the extension and see that the transaction has been submitted, and we have to wait for processing. There you go. So now I have a backer. So in this case, we can go back to view my backings, and in this test account for Syndicate, which we just created, I've also now backed it with a total of 1 Ether. And that's all there is to it. You've created a syndicate, you've funded your own syndicate, and now hopefully you've written a lot of content about what your strategy is, and now people will hopefully start to join you. Thanks.